Follow us on social media, Twitter and Instagram. Subscribe on YouTube. Don't forget to like. Ash, the latest film from Flying Lotus, or as us fans like to call him, Fly Low. A quick shout out to my top 3 favorite songs of Flying Lotus: Massage Situation, Do the Astroplane, and Coronis the Terminator. If you're a Flying Lotus fan, let me know what's your favorite song of his, or what's your top 3. Anyways, Ash, like I said, it's very vivid. The colors are complementary, but it's also dark. It's dark, but it's very colorful. It's a very unique mix and visually pleasing. It kind of reminds me of Resident Evil, like when you're playing the games, more so the remakes, 2, 3, and 4. Those remakes, the vibe, the environment, the tone, the atmosphere. That's what Ash feels like. It feels like a cosmic version of that. Imagine you land on a foreign planet and your goal there is to figure out if it's possible to inhabit this planet for humans. But while you're on this planet, you discover that you're kind of competing for this resource, this planet. And it creates this combination of, like I said, Resident Evil and like these alien parasite demons. That's kind of the only way I can describe the conflict here. And Eliza is the Jill Valentine of this world. I gotta say, dude, Eliza Gonzalez is too hot for her own good. When I look at her, I freeze up. I couldn't imagine if I met her in real life. I'd be like, adi, swing. But anyways, she's a visual delight is what I'm saying. She's just the most hottest woman in the cosmos, if you want my honest opinion. Her performance is really good in the film, though. She definitely was going insane. And that's kind of the theme of this film, is just this character battling with insanity because of this demon, alien, parasite creature. I don't even know what it is. It's so strange. Well, they're like a species, it's not just one. Because, like I said, we have this team of humans who are in search of habitable planets. And so Ash is one of the planets that these people are on a mission to discover if it is possible to inhabit. And when they discover there's a second species on the planet, and the second species discovers we are the other inhabitants here, it creates this conflict, this competition for who's going to take over this planet. Who will this planet belong to? Before I continue, let's take a quick 10-second commercial break. The Stars and Stripes Freedom Deck ships exclusively in the United States. Available on eBay and Etsy. Link in the description below. This film is told out of chronological order. So this doesn't really start from the beginning. It kind of starts in the middle. And then there's flashbacks to the beginning, and then you carry on back to the middle and then towards the end. So the situation you're introduced to is the aftermath of a deadly situation. Eliza's character, Riya, wakes up with memory loss. And throughout the film, she's basically reliving the memories, trying to recall what happened on the ship. And the flashbacks do get a little bit overplayed, but the new narrative information that it is giving you does reveal in a very purposely confusing manner, because I think the goal was to have the audience be as confused as the Riya character. Because as I was watching the film, I felt like I could kind of predict what was going to happen or what she went through. Each time there was a flashback and they give you a new piece of information, I'm just thinking, okay, is that, I don't want to spoil anything, but I was making my own conclusion as to, I think this is what happened. I think this is what's going to happen. And for the most part, I think I was kind of spot on, but because it's kind of vague, when they actually get to certain points, it's like, okay, I was wrong about that, which I liked, because I was kind of getting too concerned that maybe I was able to predict what had happened or what was going to happen, which sometimes, that kind of sucks. I don't like to watch a movie and then be like, oh, I bet this is going to happen. And then it happens. It feels a little too like I'm figuring the movie out now. It's more fun to me to have the mystery be revealed to me. I don't want to be able to guess it. I'm sure there's people who like, maybe that's a brag for them. That's a flex for them. Like, oh, I could predict what's going to happen. I'm so cool. I know how this is going to go. But then it's also like, well, why am I sitting here? If I know what's going to happen, I might as well just leave. Movie's over for me. I know what happens. So, when you're watching a movie, you kind of in your head thinking, what's going to happen? What is this? What happened? Is this what's going to happen? But yeah, anyways, I just don't like to spoil myself, I guess. The runtime, it's about an hour and a half long, but it does feel a lot longer. And it feels like the film could have ended in a few places. Like maybe they're struggling to figure out where does this story really end? And they had a bunch of different possibilities of where it could end it. And then they decided, let's just put all these endings in the ending of the movie. But it's a fun film, though. It's fun if you're into those old school B horror movies. It's a sci-fi movie, but it's like sci-fi horror B movie. So if you're into those kind of films, I would say this is for you. If you're not into really weird movies, then this is probably not for you. But Eliza Gonzalez is super hot, though. So if you just want to visually feast upon the beauty that is Eliza, then maybe this movie is for you too. But actually, no, it's not for you, okay? She's only feastable for my eyes, okay, guys? I don't know how this is gonna happen. I'm gonna meet her someday, okay? And swing, 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 all right? I just... I'm just kidding, but not really. Anyways, that's the movie. Fly Low fans, if you saw the movie, let me know what you think. Also, let me know what are your top 3 favorite songs from Fly Low. All right, peace. Support the channel. Buy the Stars and Stripes Freedom Deck. This is a one-of-a-kind design, only available in the USA. Available from La Casa Loca on eBay and Etsy. Follow us on Twitter @Ghettoplex_MP4, on Instagram @Ghettoplex.mp4, and subscribe to us on YouTube @Ghettoplex.